Right, this year marks the completion of 10 years of India's Act East policy. It has influenced India's engagement with the Indo-Pacific region. The most significant contribution of this policy has been the expansion of India's diplomatic and geostrategic outreach to the ASEAN countries. Jayant Das reports from New Delhi.
"2024 marks the 10th anniversary of India's ambitious Act East policy, a necessary and long-due successor to its Look East policy. First announced by India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi on 13th November 2014 at the 9th East Asia Summit held in Myanmar, the Act East policy has added a new dimension to India's relations with the Indo-Pacific in general and the ASEAN nations in particular. The newfangled policy introduced the 4 C's of culture, connectivity, commerce and capacity building into the mix. A formula that has led to the growth of the partnership between India and ASEAN. The Look East policy solely focused on economic cooperation between India and the ASEAN countries. In contrast, the Act East policy has newer dimensions such as security cooperation. Also, it brought East Asian countries within its ambit. India aims to boost its ties with countries in the region and protect a rules-based order in the Indo-Pacific region. The India-ASEAN Maritime Exercise of 2023 was a big step in ensuring readiness in cooperation between India and ASEAN in the event of a conflict. Since Prime Minister Narendra Modi came to power in India in 2014, the engagements between India and the ASEAN countries have increased manifold. There have been 26 high-level visits and interactions in the past 10 years. This uptick in visits can only mean one thing: a broader development of the strategic and diplomatic ties between India and ASEAN. India began formal engagement with ASEAN in 1992 as a sectoral dialogue partner. Subsequently, in 1995, it became a dialogue partner. India's status was upgraded to a summit-level partner in 2002. And in 2012, India and ASEAN became strategic partners. The India-ASEAN trade reached $122 billion in 2023, a big jump from $9 billion in 2002. And this number is expected to cross $150 billion by the end of 2024. Currently, India is ASEAN's 7th largest trading partner, while ASEAN is India's 4th largest partner, with trade agreements helping in the growth. Many Indian companies and industries have found emerging markets in the ASEAN nations and are keen to expand their services there. There is immense scope for collaboration in the blue economy. Connectivity is another important component of the relationship. On this front, the development of 2 major projects is crucial. One, the under-construction India-Myanmar-Thailand trilateral highway, and 2, the Kaladan multi-modal transit transport. 7 of the 11 ASEAN nations have direct flight connectivity with India. Talks are underway for flights between India and Brunei. Prime Minister Narendra Modi had announced a $1 billion line of credit for the ASEAN countries in 2015 to further develop physical and digital connectivity. Technology is another important sector. Prime Minister Modi's recent visit to Singapore saw an important agreement on semiconductor industry signed between both countries. Furthermore, India has been helping not only ASEAN but many other countries in capacity building for technology and other knowledge and skills, such as the Indian Technical and Economic Cooperation Program. India allocated $5 million to the $1 billion already committed under the ASEAN India Science and Technology Development Fund. The Indian Space Research Organization is a close partner of ASEAN countries in the space sector. India and ASEAN share a deep cultural connect. Many initiatives have been launched to promote Buddhist heritage around the world. Projects such as the revival of Nalanda University and the International Buddhist Confederation have worked to reinforce spiritual and cultural connections with countries such as Myanmar, Thailand and Cambodia. Another key step included the exposition of the relics of the Buddha in Thailand in 2023. Besides these connections that the India-ASEAN ties enjoy, China's recent actions in the region have brought India and ASEAN closer together. The South China Sea tensions have only worsened, with tensions between China and some ASEAN countries reaching a flashpoint. China's belligerence not only threatens maritime peace, but also challenges the rules-based order in the entire Indo-Pacific region. The issue of China was undoubtedly among the points of discussion at the just concluded 21st India-ASEAN Summit in Laos. During his recent visit to Laos for the ASEAN-India Summit, Prime Minister Modi presented a 10-point proposal for ramping up the partnership in fields such as security, digital infrastructure, trade and economy. This year, the stakes are even higher, what with global tensions on the rise and a threat of Chinese interference in the Indo-Pacific looming large. The past experience of the COVID-19 pandemic is an important lesson in streamlining diplomatic and economic ties. A better India-ASEAN partnership means a better Asia. While challenges remain, India remains a close ally to the ASEAN countries and is committed to work together with them for a better future. As Prime Minister Modi said, the 21st century is the century of India and ASEAN countries. Jayan Das's report for DD India.